All right, so this morning, Cal, we're kicking off Sleep Awareness
National
Week.
Sleep Week.
Oh, we are?
National
We're
Sleep
kicking it off,
Awareness.
or the sleep people have kicked it off already, and we're following
kicking
suit?
it off.
We're
All right.
kicking it off. We're announcing it.
National Sleep Awareness Week kicks off right here with sleep tips from some of our favorite experts all week long. Here to get things started on how to reset your body clock for daylight saving time is Dr. Rebecca Robbins. Welcome back, Doc.
Thank you for having me.
Doctor, why can't we add the S to the word savings? I think that is what's
We're
keeping
losing
us
sleep
all awake.
over it.
Let's get to the heart of the issue.
Yeah.
I'm with you, Kelly, on that one.
Thank
but
you.
A lot of us are struggling. We lost an hour on Sunday, and for the average American, that's taken out of our sleep. Americans lose on average 40 minutes of sleep on Sunday night. So a lot of us are struggling, but maybe no one more than you guys with the time
we really
change
needed
and the
that.
time zones.
We needed that hour because we needed it just to get our work done.
By the way, does anybody sleep this way? Sleeping this direction? Does this help?
You know, if that does, God bless you. You know, carry on.
It's very difficult to host this way, I'll tell you that. Give us some tips. How do we recover from jet lag, for example, for the busy traveler?
Jet lag, actually, tips are very similar to coping with the new time that we're in now. So the challenging part is your internal biological clock in some ways governs our sleep. And that internal clock doesn't change on a dime. So 1 hour, or for you guys, almost 4, makes a huge difference. So today, go easy on yourself. If the clock says what your traditional bedtime is, maybe 11 o'clock, but that's 10 p.m. in most people's body because of the time change. So start to move your bedtime slowly and be compassionate with yourself. Don't worry if you have a little bit of, you're tossing and turning a little bit, just get out of the bed and come back when you're tired.
I'd like to record her voice.
You
Your voice is so soothing. It would be helpful.
I am like, really?
Yeah. What else?
Can I be kind to myself by dozing off right now, mid-segment?
What's next?
What's another tip?
So also really emphasizing actually a soothing voice, calming the mind before bedtime is critical, really switching your mindset into one that's all about rest and relaxation. So turning off screens and building in about 30 minutes to relax and unwind. Do meditation, think about good things from your day. All of those can be really beneficial for sleep.
I guess watching that episode of Your Honor was not the right time before bedtime.
But maybe for you that works, Kelly.
I don't think it did.
What about ceremony before bed, like a routine before bed?
You're right on, Ryan. We really talk about the bedtime ritual, and we call it that for a reason. We want you to ritualize the time before bed. Fill it with things that you love to do. Again, thinking of happy thoughts. What was one good thing? It's a great question that we can ask our kids, ask ourselves. What was one good thing that happened in your day? And focus on that one thing.
Could you come up with one every day?
Oh yeah, no, I have a gratitude list.
You do?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was on it from yesterday?
Oh, I was so grateful that we all arrived safely home.
There you go.
I
But
love
that's like
that.
the
That's
right kind of
terrific.
mood, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Just that
Happy
energy
thoughts.
feels good. All right, we are going to stay awake, but we'll come back with Dr. Robbins right after this. Talk more about sleep. All right, we're back with Dr. Robbins, and she's giving us her tips for better sleep during daylight saving time. We've now sat up in bed. Where should we start? What do you recommend?
So the bedroom ideally is a sanctuary to our sleep. You want to walk in and feel instantly relaxed. So ask yourself these 3 questions when you walk into your bedroom tonight. Number 1, is there something stressing you out? Is there a blinking light on a cable box or a light from a phone charger?
Charger
Yes,
light.
some of them emit
Make me
lights.
crazy.
Everything.
And just ask yourself and then take it out of the bedroom.
Everything in our
Put it the
bedroom
guest room.
has a light.
Tape it.
Every
We're gonna
single-
tape it.
Tape it.
Gaffer's
Yeah.
tape, actually,
Yeah.
yes,
Gaffer's
or blue
tape.
painter's tape would be excellent. The second thing is we want to fill ourselves, kind of surround ourselves with things that we love. So a photo of a loved one on the nightstand, things that soothe you and calm you, creams, smells go a long way to helping us relax and unwind. Lastly, is your phone right next to your bedroom? If it's not stressing you out, no worries, but it does increase
How
your
far does it
risk
need
of
to be?
No,
reaching.
but
Does it need to be out of the room?
phone has
In a perfect world, I would love it to be in the.
Where's your phone? Where do you keep it?
So if you put your phone on the other side of the bedroom, if you ever have trouble getting out of bed when the snooze bar goes off, and you're kind of tempting to hit the snooze bar again, a great strategy is to put your phone far away. So you have to get up out of bed and go
Hit the
turn off
button.
the snooze bar, and then you're up.
So the
off
torture
bed.
begins when the alarm goes off.
I really think the key to everything is your voice. And I just feel like if you moved in with us,
I'll talk to my
everything
husband.
would
I'll
be
see what we
okay.
can do.
We have room for him too. We're empty nesters.
Perfect.
The whole family can move in. It'd be
Perfect.
so nice.
How about, every now and then we'll toss and turn. You go to sleep, or you don't go to sleep, but you know you're going back and forth in the bed. What do you do for
Very
that?
common, especially now in these transitions to a new time. So if you ever toss and turn, it's normal. But if you're in bed and not sleeping for maybe 30 minutes or more, it's right when that voice comes on and it's like, oh, not again.
Yeah.
Not again, not tonight. You want to get your butt out of bed as soon as that voice goes off and do some gentle yoga poses, some meditation exercises, and come back when you're tired.
Can I ask a random question, but it's not so random? Like, I have to get up and go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. How do I not stay awake after I go to the bathroom?
It's also common waking up to use the bathroom, and this is where self-talk is really important. Get up and just say, no big deal.
So talk
I'll
to
just
myself.
Go to the bathroom. Loud or quietly.
Should Ryan keep a bedpan next to the bed so he doesn't?
Here's
Would
an
that be
excellent
bad?
strategy.
Yeah.
But also keep
Sorry,
an eye on
Georgia.
how much water you're drinking over the course of the day,
I know, that's the
especially
problem.
in those last
I
couple
drink till I go to
hours.
sleep.
One of my favorite recommendations is try to get a liter of water in by lunch.
So the water,
Hydrate earlier
even
in
if
the
you're
day.
thirsty, I'm thirsty before I go to sleep sometimes, but even then, don't drink the water before you go to sleep?
I never drink. I mean, no, now I'm answering the question for you, but I never
Doctor?
drink out of thirst before bed. I drink to like take my vitamins and
then
that's
that's it.
it. And then I.
Yeah.
So if you've
Small
eaten
glass
dinner
of
and you're
water.
thirsty, don't really try and quench the thirst.
Or dinner, big glass of water after,
then
and
stop.
then after, in the 90 minutes or so before bed, try to wean yourself.
What are your thoughts on melatonin? A lot of people take melatonin.
Melatonin use is on the rise, and we see this at the drugstore shelves, the grocery store. There are whole sections with these supplements. Number one, it's not a panacea, so it's really not meant to be a sleep aid. It's really helping people, ideally, if you're transitioning to a new time zone. So actually, in the transition to daylight savings time or to cope with jet lag. So number one, it's not a panacea for sleep. The best strategies are really thinking about the behavioral changes that we're talking about. But if you are kind of using melatonin, keep an eye on two things. Number one, the dose. A lot of the pills that are available are 20 milligrams, huge amounts of melatonin, but we really only recommend about 1 or 2 milligrams. So keep the dose low, and you actually want to have it around sunset, so a couple hours away from your target bedtime, not right before bed.
This is great. We're going to have a good night's sleep tonight, everybody. These tips are up at kellyanryan.com. Dr. Rebecca Robbins, thank you very much for coming in.